What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So Psyops, this is the theme from League of Legends I am going to be reacting and reviewing today. Maybe the actual skin from Shen kind of give that away. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go through the skins trailer, there's also a launch trailer, and I think there's kind of like a login theme for Psyops as well. So I'll timestamp the whole thing as I always do. Once I've gone through all three, I will review each skin and pick out my favourite one. So without further ado, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, that Sona. Victor. I'll see you, Victor. Okay. Let's go. Boy, Shin. Hi. Okay. Okay. Right. That was tight. That was tight. I love when it does this where it shows the ending right at the beginning and then it rewinded in time to show how we got to that event. Also, who is Subject 001? I think that's Sona. I think that's Sona, and I like how it shows 4 of the other champions going through this special facility, taking the guards out, trying to get to Sona as well. That was nice. And the final thing here, contacting Ripper, Shadow, Righteous, and pause a little bit. Then he went Desert Rose. I wonder who these could be. Maybe these are additional champions that have the Psyops themed skin as well. But yeah, that was so good. I love the look of the Psyops skins. Just in general, it reminds me quite a little bit like Project. The elements of Project that I like are also in here in Psyops as well. To be fair, actually, Project's something I might review later on and do a similar thing to what I'm doing with this one. But anyways, that was a good start. Let's move on to the next one. So, some CCTV. Wait.
Analyzing approach.
Ooh, Pike. Master Yi. Zed. Shin. Makes sense.
Here comes the punchline. I see you lack judgment.
Yeah. Kale. Hey, you better run.
That gauntlet would be better off without you, kid.
To be fair, that's what happens every time I play against Samira. Every time, yeah. I think, oh, I've got a chance of winning here. And she just chases me down and kills me. Hello. Whoa! Kind of special map or something or game.
We are the future of war. We are Psyops.
Okay. Okay. So dark. Okay. Cool. So, so far my favourite skin's got to be Sona. Just from the look of this, is Sona. Subject 001. She looks so good. But yeah, nice to see the actual comparison between the trailer and also how the actual skins look in the game as well. So let's move on to the, what's it called? I think it's not called a login theme. Something theme. Anyway, let's move on to that one. Let's go. Skins theme. That's what it's called. Ooh, I like the concept art as well. Like Solid Snake. Tight. Okay. Yeah, I see what it's doing here. So it's showing the concept art building up throughout to the final product. We've seen a similar thing with the one on Fiddlesticks and also the concept art on set as well, and Volleyball. This is nice. Pike, it? Pike looks so good. Ace. Victor. That's okay. Yep. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was, once again, really, really good. I love how they show the concept, the initial concept design, all the way through to the finished product. Ties that in nicely with every available skin and also the music. Let's start off with the music because that's what I'm talking about initially. Music is nice, bassy, and you can never have too much bass. Let's just put it that way. It really reminds me of kind of like the project theme, blogging theme as well, the Jin blogging theme, and how that uses silence at certain points to make an effect. This one uses silence as well. So there's definitely similarities in the terms of its sound between this one and Project. Right, let's get on to the main event, the skins. The skins are, yeah, so good. The skins are so good. So let's just get on to the skins. I'm going to go through each skin now, and I'm going to give you my top 3. My favourite one, second, and then third, because obviously that's what top 3 means. Duh. Let's go. So, the crazy thing is, I didn't even realise there's lore. There's actually lore for the Psyops skin as well. The crown jewel of military black ops, the Psyops unit are the elite team of psychic soldiers deployed against rogue militaries and supernatural threats. Officially they don't exist, but when conventional warfare won't cut it, and the stakes are no less than the fate of the world, Psyops answers the call. Let's go. So what I think I might do actually is I might read the kind of like the bio for each one, and then I'll review each one. So Ezreal, a young hotshot and the newest recruit in this elite Psyops unit. Ezreal's raw psychic ability is only matched by his severely overinflated ego. He has successfully annoyed the rest of his team to the point where they just direct him towards hard targets and have hope he winds up dead. It looks like he's got 2 skins. He's got the Prestige Edition as well. Ezreal's mastery of psychic military combat has driven him to new heights, attracting the attention of the handlers in high command. He's calmed down a bit, earning some respect from his squad mates, but not enough. He never calmed down enough. Or he's never calmed down enough. So let's have a look at Ezreal. So, okay. So this is giving the fingers to the guys behind him as well. Yeah, that looks really good. And then we've got the Prestige Edition. Right. Do you know what? Every skin that's had a Prestige Edition, I've actually preferred the original. For example, the one on Vayne I did a few weeks back. But if I look at this one here, yeah, once again, I prefer the original. There's just more colours to it. There's more contrast. Yeah, I just prefer the original edition. But yeah, okay, that's nice. Okay, so that's the first one. So let's go for the second one. Second one is Master Yi. Master Yi, a legendary psychic swordsman and elite leader of the. Oh, alright, so he's the leader. Maybe he's the main guy of the Psyops unit. Yi is calm, professional, and always gets the job done, making him a terrifying boogeyman, Baba Yaga, among rogue militaries, and a target for those harbouring resentment towards the global war machine. Right, okay, so it looks like he's the main guy then. So, Master Yi, where are you? Here we are, Master Yi. Yeah, that looks good. Do you know what I like so much about these skins is that not only is the artwork epic and the colours and the details on the person at the forefront is so nice, but there's so much going on behind this explosion here, behind people flying up in the air. There's so much going on in every part of the shot. Love it. So, and yeah, that's good. Okay, Master Yi, cool. So let's move on to the next one. Who is next? Next is Shen. So, a psychic soldier and field lieutenant within the Psyops. Shen's power is connected to a phantom child that follows him wherever he goes, granting him insight into the middens between the living and the dead. Where the boy came from, only High Command knows, and they aren't talking. So when I looked at his skin when I did his review a few months back, I was wondering on the Psyops, I wonder who this person in the background is, but it looks like this is the phantom child that follows him wherever he goes and gives him some insight. So let's just remind myself of how epic that skin from Shen was. This one here. Yeah, so this is a person. Right, okay, makes a bit more sense now. Epic. I need to stop saying epic, but I'll say it one more time for this one. Epic. It's like Matrix-esque, do you know where Neo stops the bullets? I love how he stops the bullets. He's ready to do his attack. His stance looks really good. Yeah. Also the butterflies as well. Cool, nice touch. Okay, so let's see who is after Shen. Next is Sona. So I believe she's probably, well, in fact, let's read it. An immensely powerful psychic. Sona has spent the past several years locked in darkness, subjecting to harrowing experiments to further the Black Rose Group's aims of manufacturing the perfect human bioweapon. So she's the one in the trailer that they were coming to rescue. Subject 001. Freeing herself during the assault of the BRG's research facility, she discovered her power has grown to near omnipotence, making her less a human than a psychic god. Right. So I think when I reviewed Sona, this was my favourite skin for her. Yeah. Kind of similar to Shen's in in terms of its blocking, obviously, the bullets with the shields or the barrier. There's always something else going on around as well. Loving like the white hair. Yeah, just epic. It's just good. It's so good. So let's see who is after Sona. We have V. I think it's V, isn't it? I think it's V. A hand-to-hand combat specialist trained in physically enhancing her blows with her mind. So not only has she got massive gauntlets on that are going to do some serious damage, as we saw from Warriors, she also is using her mind to make her punches even more powerful. Okay, V takes care of hard targets for the rest of the Psyops crew. Makes sense. Generally by rushing ahead and punching them apart. Makes sense. She will fight anything and everything. Makes sense. Including the old bipedal winter mechs from the Arctic Ops event 40 years prior. Okay, so let's go and find out how V looks. Where are you? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good as well. Yeah, so she's the muscle. Okay, look at this one. You think her gauntlets can't get any bigger. Her gauntlets are ridiculous in projects. The project one, the big. These are taking it. These are taking the cake. These are massive. And then obviously on the side of the gauntlets, you've got, I don't know what cal they are, but massive. You've got bullets. And you've got bullets everywhere else as well. And this guy is probably, this is probably the last thing he's going to see, which is not a bad thing, before he dies. So, yeah, let's move on to the next one. Who is after V? We have, so this is the Black Rose Group. So let me get this straight now. In Sona, as it said, there we go. Subject to harrowing experiments to further the Black Rose Group's aims. Right. That ties in also with the, I think, the events trailer as well, where they were fighting each other. There's logic to who was fighting who. So it looks like the Black Rose Group is in opposition to psychic operations, to obviously against the Psyops. Maybe it's the Psyops versus the Black Ops Group. Right, so Black Ops Group is Kale. A self-described savior and powerful, yeah. We know what she's a self-described savior. We know, know all about that. And powerful psionic swordsman, I think it is. Swordswoman, should I say. Kale views herself as an impartial judge in the world's affairs. As well, appearing on wings powered by psychic energy as an angel of war. Her understanding of the world is black and white in the frightening extreme. Yep, and she has joined the paramilitary BRG. So is that one? Black Rose Group, to see her twisted vision realised. Okay, so let's have a look at Kale. Yeah. Kale looks good there as well. Look at her wings. How good does that look? She's got the two swords, which we know about. One from, I think, her mother, and she has her own. No. One from Morgana. She's taken Morgana's. So one is her own blade and one is Morgana's. And obviously she's got the strap on the side just in case. Nah, it looks good. It looks really good. How she looks there. I like this feature here. The hair. Everything. And you can see everyone around is kind of like... It looks like obviously this is her ultimate, because her blades are coming down and everyone else is running for cover, which kind of makes sense as well. So let's see who is next in the Black Rose Group. We have Pike. A member of the Black Rose Group's leadership and a powerful spiritual medium, Pike's mastery of psychic power allows him to jump across the barrier separating the living from the dead. So kind of similar to Shen. This process has slowly eaten at his mind, leaving him a half-deranged killer screaming at literal ghosts. So, man. I mean, it's just... oh, no. It's too good. It's too good. There, obviously, is his victims. I like you've got kind of ghosts circling around him that are screaming. Yeah, a little bit like Casper, but, you know, they're not child version. And, yeah, I just like the look. I mean, look at all the blades he's got on his shoulder here. Look at this one. He's holding it backhanded. Is that right? He's holding it backhanded. I like that as well. And the mask he's got over his head. It's just, yeah. And it's on a recording. The actual image is on a recording, which is cool as well. So, yeah, okay. That's Pike. Let's see who is next. We have Samira. So, sorry about that. So, fearless and deadly, Samira was once a renowned soldier of fortune. A born thrill seeker, she fights not for fame or wealth, but to push the limits of her skill. Kind of what most Noxians would do. Through intense training, her innate psychic power has been fully unleashed, allowing her to turn every mission and every kill into a thrilling display of stylish flair. So let's look at Samira. Yeah, that's really good as well. Do you know what, for me, like, this kind of skin, this style suits her the most. I know obviously she's from Noxus and that kind of vibe and look, but this for me is better. It just looks, it works. Everything about it. Her eye patch with the optics in it. Yeah, everything. The gun and the sword, the look. I like how she's smiling, so all these red dots on her. She doesn't care. She knows she's going to win and she's just smiling. Yeah. Yeah. I think out of all the skins for Samira, even though I've actually not reviewed it yet, but this style works. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. So we have Victor. So the leader of the rogue military, leader of the rogue military known as the Black Rose Group. So he's the leader. Victor is a psychic technomancer. So the control of all things. I don't know. Anyway, whose vision for a utopian world was abandoned when he suddenly departed High Command decades prior. So he's a defector, is it then? I think obsessed with an alien gate. Okay, which is a void uncovered during the Arctic Ops event. His experiments into human bioweapons would allow it to be allow him to breach it and upend the global order. So let's have a look at Victor. Yeah, he definitely looks like a leader there, doesn't he, as well? He's got obviously the crew behind him. Yeah, look at his staff. Yeah, he looks good, and he's got some kind of something here in his hand as well. I like how the cloak looks like it's starting to degrade over time. Saw a little bit in, I think, in Samira's jacket as well. But yeah, that looks good. I like that. So let's move on to the final one, which I know already who it is, which is Zed. So known as the Gas Can Man in paramilitary circles, Zed is an infamous mercenary picked up by, as you do, casually picked up Black Rose Group during one of their covert actions. His psionic powers are tied to a mysterious oil-like substance he ingests through his mask, allowing him to duplicate himself for assassinations and open combat. Whoa. Oil-like substance he ingests through his mask. I wonder if this is the same thing that we saw in the Shen and the Jin comics. Was it Jin comics? No, the Zed, sorry. In the Zed comics, where, who was it now? It was Shen's father that was it was eating or drinking this black fluid, wasn't it, that made him powerful and he had all these shadows. Yeah, I'm quite confident that is the same thing. What's he called now? I forgot his name. Shobu? What's the whatever he was called, basically Shen's father was using this substance, so it wouldn't surprise me if this is the same thing that Zed is using for his abilities as well. Interesting. So let's have a look at Zed. Yeah, once again, everybody's flying. You know, everyone there is flying, and the ones that aren't flying are under his control. The guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shadows doing his work, plus him. I don't know who this is with the sword, but it ain't looking too good for them. Yeah, he looks good there. And that stance as well. I'm loving that stance. Kind of a similar stance to how we saw Shen in the previous one. But no, that looks really good. So there isn't one skin here that isn't like A. Ain't like A. But which one is S? Which is my favourite skin? So, if I had to pick my favourite skin, it would have to... In fact, before I do that, hold on. This is interesting. Each member of the Psyops and BIG has a numerical designation. Operation Songbird also reveals the threat level of... Right, threat level. Should all be up there. So, Sona is 0. Master Yi is 4. He's the Blazeman, Weapon Expert, and threat level 10. V is number 6, and she is level 10, hand-to-hand combat. So I wonder what happened to 1, 2, 3, and 5. And then you've got all this the massive gap in between. Maybe these are the experiments that have failed. I'm not sure. Or maybe these have yet to be discovered. Who knows? Ezreal is threat level 9, and Shen is threat level 10. Right, okay. And then the BRG, we have... so these are the names. Ripper, Shadow, Righteous, and Desert Rose. So, what happened to Victor then? Oh, these are the numbers. These are numbers. Okay, so 0, missing 1. He is 2. But then there's 4 and 4. How can that be? 5, 37. How come there were 2 4s? Z and Master Yi. Anyways, okay. That's cool though. I like that. Okay, and I like the threat level that they've given each one of them as well. Makes sense. They all should be level 10 if you ask me. Anyways. Oh, here we go. The mysterious all-out substance mentioned in Psyops Zeds refers to the shadow ink that Zed Shadow Order used to get shadow magic in the main canon. Right. There we go. Psyops Kale recall animation implies the existence of Morgana in this universe. Ooh. And Samira is potentially a double agent whose true loyalty is unknown. Israel 47 is a reference to him being the 47th champion to be released in League of Legends. So I like the tie back to actually the lore and history. Cool. So let's get on to my favourite skin. I'm going to pick my top 3. Woo! Oh man, this is tough. But my favourite one has got to be... Oh, this is killing me. Favourite one has got to be Pyke. That's got to be my favourite one. Yeah, it's too good. That's my favourite one. Pyke is number 1, closely followed by Samira. This is my number 2. It just works. I think it's the... Yeah, it just works. It's just perfectly balanced and it really suits this theme. I'm sure when I go over to Samira, there'll be loads of other good skins, but I've got a sneaky feeling this will still be my favourite one for her. She is number 2. And then number 3 has got to be... Shit. This is my number 3. So we have... Yeah, this is my number 3. So who do we have now? We have Shen in 3rd, Samira in 2nd, and Pyke in 1st. But there's so many good ones. I mean, look at Master Yi. Master Yi looks good. Sona's amazing. I mean, Zed. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. It's tough, but that's it. Pyke, Samira, and Shen. They are my 3 favourite skins from Project. So, I think I'll leave it here today, guys, on this one. Hopefully enjoyed my thoughts and reactions and kind of breakdown and walkthrough of all the available content for Psyops. And if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, or maybe also subscribe if you've not done so already. And I will see you guys in the next one.